had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about.
Oh,
right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party.
What is up? YouTube. I've been in here cleaning up, y'all. Just trying to let y'all know I do got some talent, you feel me? At the music, recording. Since she came,
we'd like to thank you.
Thank y'all. Hey, let me know where y'all from. Put it in the comments below to let me know.
Thanks for coming to our channel to see what we do. Let us know where you're from. Thanks for coming to our channel. We do this for you. Let us know where you're from. Please subscribe to our channel and party with us.
Watch this.
Let us know where you're from.
What is up, YouTube? Throw that last note in there. Y'all know how when the band playing, right? Everybody want to get that last note in, including me. Check it out, Katt Williams. Now my team giving me all these. Shout out to Katt Williams first off. I'm down with my man 50 grand. The part that's tripping me out, man, is all this gay stuff about Puffy. But that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. Let me get my stuff together. Check it out, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Y'all let me know if y'all like that bass groove in the beginning. I produced the music and everything. Hey, my stepdaughter was singing on it. She sung on it and everything, and I produced the music. And it's funny because I did all of that to prove to, hey, y'all don't know. Us YouTubers got haters up here. I'm just letting y'all know. Man. So I had to shut some people up. They saying all them guitars and stuff that's hanging in the back and these keyboards, he ain't no producer. He don't know what he doing. No, I actually used to produce music. I got some major stuff that I did and everything. But, I'm a little man. That was back then in the day. But anyway, hey, without any further ado, let's check this bad boy out.
They took my children from me.
Yeah, I mean,
how terrible is that?
Y'all know that saying about if you can't beat somebody, you hit them where it hurts the most?
Wow.
That is exactly what they tried to do with Katt Williams by taking away his children. But that's not all, guys. There are credible sources reporting that Katt's life could be in danger because, as we speak, there are measures being taken to have him eliminated. Child, Katt Williams has people really pressed this time, and they are out for blood. But before we even get into who wants him gone, let's break down how they tried to take his kids from him. So before he made it to the big time, Katt was homeless for a while and made a promise to himself that if he ever became famous with the means to, he would help others. And for him, that meant adopting as many kids as he could raise. Now, Katt himself admitted that he's not always been the best example to his kids.
I didn't do very good at leading by example, but behind the scenes, that's never what I was pushing. They understood that because of my stance, there was a certain thing that would come my way. And so accountability and responsibility is part of what you're teaching, is that, even if you're doing the greatest thing in the world, there's this thing called no good deed goes unpunished.
Well, let's just say that the police or the people who have always had a problem with Katt have used that in the past to try and shut him up. There was a time when the police took his kids from his office, and Katt said that he found it insulting that they would go to his office and take his kids from him like he's the most terrible human being. At the time, the police said that Katt had endangered his kids, and while he admitted to having He said there were no substances in his house, and the arms he had were secured, and they were for his kids' protection.
How do you keep this kid safe without? They were in a lockbox that the police broke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying, if the police come in and raid my place and break into my gun boxes, you're gonna find. But these aren't. Well, I'm not in a gang. What difference does it make?
Apparently, when they
Oh my God. Oh my gracious. Yeah, you right about. Hey, I'm gonna do some comments at the end.
they couldn't get him through his kids, they started going after his career and his life as well. Back in 2012, Katt said that he had been arrested 36 times in 36 months. And the fact that he had never been inside of a court of law proved that law enforcement was on a witch hunt.
Wow.
Yes, there have been a series of legal issues when it comes to Katt, like how he was arrested in Northern California on a previous warrant related to reckless driving and evading officers. A former personal assistant also sued him for more than $5 million for allegedly striking her. And in a different incident, he was hit with a lawsuit claiming a show he performed in Oakland lasted just 10 minutes and devolved into Katt stripping off his clothes and attempting to fight with audience members. Honey, the accusations and the arrests just kept coming, and these people even pushed Katt to announce his retirement because it was now becoming too dangerous for him and his kids, who he didn't want to lose. But for the most part, Katt said that all the arrests and the public humiliation have always been a way to silence him because he always speaks the truth. But you know what he won't do? Stop speaking his truth. I mean, even after everything that he has gone through, anyone who has been following Katt Williams knows that he's always been one of the people who has openly called out Hollywood elites without fear. He's literally been doing it for decades now, and it's because of the things he's been saying that his kids have been taken away from him multiple times, and his life could now be in danger. And if you are wondering, why would someone want to take him out? Well, for starters, Katt has always said that because he refuses to play ball and kiss some people's behinds, he does not get the same opportunities as some of the other comedians in Hollywood. In
Shout out to
fact,
Katt.
Katt has specifically said before that probably the reason why people like him and Dave Chappelle are not making it like other entertainers is because they've refused to bow down and join secret societies. Something else Katt has always been open about is the dress humiliation ritual in Hollywood, especially for black men. In 2013, he did an interview with Black Tree TV about his role in Scary Movie 5, and he went into very excruciating details about how Hollywood elites, especially black celebrities, are controlled. And one of the examples he gave was a theory about how black men actors are being forced to wear dresses on screen. According to Katt, black men actors are being forced to wear dresses on screen to humiliate them. And he was even confident enough to call out some of the people who have gone through the humiliation ritual, like Kevin Hart.
The new pope is 9-year-old Oscar nominee,
9-year-old.
Shanae Wallace.
You notice they said 9-year-olds, you know, them Catholics, you know, with the little boys. Come on, man. That's not cool.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming.
Well, according to Katt, at least Kevin doesn't have to worry, because people like
And it wasn't even funny. That whole skit and everything, it wasn't even funny.
Tyler Perry paved that way for him. So
At the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. So now we have Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit.
other than the things he has said in the past, the reason why people are speculating he has a target on his back is because of the things Katt has exposed in the last couple of weeks. One of them being that he refused to play with Diddy the way Diddy likes to play, if you know what I mean.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about.
Oh my
right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Remember,
Wow.
Katt has previously said
That's
that
crazy.
he went to a party in a mansion, and the things he saw at the party left him so shooketh. So if he says that he got receipts of things that go down at those parties and freak-offs, he got receipts. In addition, Katt also called out some of the top comedians. Like, he likened Cedric the Entertainer to a walrus and accused him of stealing one of his jokes in the 90s. About Kevin Hart, Katt said that he he is an industry plant, alleging that his success has not been organic because he already had movie deals when he got to Los Angeles, and no one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show. And once he got to Steve Harvey, he said that Steve plagiarized the premise of Mark Curry's sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper for the Steve Harvey show.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and he... And
what make it so bad is Mark Curry actually said that. He was like, yo, man, people calling me saying you doing my stuff, you know, the box, UPS guy, Halloween type thing.
He gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit.
Katt also called out Ricky Smiley and said that he was lying about his role in Friday After Next originally being intended for him instead. Then he said that he put a clause in his contracts that he would not work with Ricky Smiley moving forward unless he's in a dress, because he and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their lives.
Wow.
Damn. Now, credible sources have reported that since Katt won't stop exposing all these celebs, he has gained a lot of enemies that just want him to disappear. I don't know if he's already ramped up measures to protect himself, but I do know Katt has been fearless for the most part. But do you also think he should take the latest threats seriously? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Wow, man. The little bit of time I did things in the music industry, man, I had worked with Sony Records, Motown, Bad Boy, and it's not like they worked directly with me, Mike Cross. No, I was with teams of people and probably was the last man barely on the tolling pole, but our team did business with these people. And I do remember having to go up, you know, we ready to knuckle up and stuff, right, to get our money from Bad Boy Entertainment. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that, I mean, whoever's handling the money side could not have been Puffy, but we had to go up there and like we were thinking about the strong arm, you know, to get our money, you know, and it's always been rumors or whatever the case may be, and you already got your mind made up that I didn't want to believe none of this stuff. But it is just too many things that's being said about Puffy, man. Now they saying that Puffy done had something to do with Tupac killing, and I swear, I hope that he didn't have anything to do with it. I'm hoping that he ain't throwing no undercover gay parties and all that stuff. I don't know, and I'm just telling you what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's not true. But as far as Katt Williams, man, keep telling it. David Chappelle, keep telling it, man. The people need to hear the truth. We want to know the truth. If you gay, you gay. That's your business. But, you know, why hide it from us? You know what I'm saying? If you throwing these type of parties, got all these people hanging around you and you ain't doing no business with them, but just partying with them, and then all of a sudden they get tired of partying, so they stop hanging around you. Then you got girls that's saying negative things about you. Why are you such a negative person and ain't even jumping on here to defend yourself? Steve Harvey, my man already said that you took his jokes for Halloween and all that, and it's just so many different things. But I noticed that these people that they talking about are way, way, way up at the top, so they had to do something to get up there. Y'all know them gay wannabe undercover men. They want to keep their secret a secret. So they got a lot of money to get to keep a secret. You got to pay people. You got to pay a lot of people. So to keep a secret, you got to have a lot of money. And so everybody clings together and say, yo, you got a secret and I want to keep my secret a secret. So let's go together and get all this. Then we're going to trick these men and get them to wear dresses. Oh my gracious, boy. So if you ever see me in a dress, that means I've been tricked. I ain't been screwed. Because I ain't going to get screwed. I don't care. You can give me $3, $4, $5 billion, but you ain't come. Nah, give me a woman. That's it. That's all I live for is women. I don't even want to shake a man's hand. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Mike Cross. Told you so. Peace out.